Why Americans are moving to Spain. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to describe Spain from the outside looking in. I live here. My family and I made this exact move from Washington, D.C. to Valencia, Spain, and what I'm about to share with you isn't just terrific research. It's lived experience. A 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom penthouse apartment in a thriving central neighborhood for $2,000 a month. Fresh, local, organic food for roughly half the cost of American groceries. The annual cost of private healthcare insurance for our family of 3 equals what we'd pay for in a month in the US. Inexpensive local public transport, extensive high-speed rail service between cities, a public school system that's genuinely excellent, and a city where our daughter walks to school, plays in the plaza on weeknights, and is growing up in a way that simply wasn't available to us in the US. That is Valencia, and Spain in 2026 is one of the most compelling destinations for Americans considering a life abroad. Hi friends and neighbors, I'm Brett West with the UrbanCastle team at Corcoran, McInerney in Washington, D.C., and also Valencia, Spain. I co-founded Destination Home with Matt Cloninger West, founder of Tropismo Travel, and the love of my life. My family documented our own journey to Spain across a dozen or more episodes of a series called Operation Churros. If you want the personal story, the why, the math, the values that drove our decision, and what those first few months in Valencia actually looked and felt like, that series is on this channel and it goes deep. What we're doing here in the Destination Home series is different. In a country that's quickly changing its policies and programs, this is a professional assessment with information you need as of August 2026 to evaluate Spain against your own life, your own values, and your own priorities. Because Destination Home is not about replicating our story, it's about helping you find yours. So, why Spain? Spain is the 4th largest economy in the European Union and experienced the highest growth of all EU countries in 2025.
Spain ranks among the top of world economies when it comes to longevity of life.
It offers universal public health care that residents access on the same terms as Spanish citizens. And its cost of living, particularly outside Madrid and Barcelona, is among the most favorable in Western Europe for Americans accustomed to living on the dollar. The climate is extraordinary and genuinely diverse. The Basque Country in the north is cool, green, and rainy, in the best possible way. The Mediterranean coast, Valencia, Alicante, and the Costa Blanca boasts that it offers more than 300 days of sun a year. Andalusia in the south gives you traditional Spain, with Sevilla and Granada at the warmth and pace that slows everything down in the most welcome way. This is also a country where equal rights among LGBTQ+ people rival the strongest in the world, enshrined in law for 2 decades. For families like mine, that matters. But I want to be clear about something. The Destination Home values-based assessment was born from our own research and our own priorities. LGBTQ+ equality was the first filter we applied. It may not be the same as yours. Some of our clients lead with cost of living, others with healthcare, education, proximity to family, religious community, or political stability. The values-based assessment surfaces your priorities, not ours, and builds recommendations from there. In fact, based on a combination of our family's values and priorities, Spain, along with a handful of other countries, rose to the top of our list. It may or may not rise to the top of yours. And that's exactly what Destination Home is here to find out. In part 2, I'm walking you through the visa pathways, and Spain has several genuinely distinct options depending on who you are and how your income works. I'll give you the current figures in dollars so you can see exactly where you stand. And if Spain is speaking to you, start our values-based assessment at tropismotravel.com/Destination Home. It's free, it takes minutes, and it's the first honest conversation about whether Spain is the right fit for your life. I'm Brett West. Let's find where you belong.